Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you could make it. Back from another trip. This time I went to a concert in Amsterdam at the Melkweg, which is a venue I came across a lot, of course, because it's close to Leidsplein, but yeah, never been there specifically for the Melkweg, so I've never been inside somehow. This is really for the first time that I really visit a concert at the Melkweg. So yeah, it was fun. First experience with that venue, and I really enjoyed the venue. Actually, it's there's multiple stages and. There's an old bar, the Milky Bar. It has, yeah, a lot of things. There, you come in, there are a lot of lockers, etc., etc. The gig I went to was in the small stage, or the oude zaal, how we call it, and has a capacity of about 600 people. So there's a thing for the stage, and there is a balcony as well, a small balcony though. I think the balcony this day was a bit only for some certain people probably, so it was closed for the regular general admission tickets, let's put it that way. I just had general admission, but to come to the point, I have seen Rolling Quartz from South Korea live there. Really fun. I remember saying that I wanted to see this band live, and finally I did. They came to the Netherlands with their European tour and decided, let's buy tickets and go see these girls live in action. So yeah, really fun concert. Had a great time, great song list, and it was not sold out, I think, but it was pretty crowded. Let's put it that way. A lot, just enough people for the stage. It was filled. Let's put it that way, and a few people on the balcony then. So yeah. Cool concert. I really enjoyed the performance of the girls themselves. They look lovely. They interacted with the crowd really well, and that counts for every member. Actually, everyone has said something. Although funny enough that RM, the bass player, seemed to say the least. And it's kind of funny that I noticed that a lot with bass players, that they're not into into the front with talking and everything, and that's okay. But anyways, she did also a little word. So every member got the chance to say something to the band, and of course the singer talked a lot to the band, to the audience. Yeah, it's kind of funny that they put some effort in there as well. Ari, one of the guitar players, even talked some Dutch to us, so they really put effort in the country where they are. So that's really cool. And Jung also said bedankt, that kind of stuff. So that's really fun to hear that they put effort. Hey, we're in the Netherlands now, we can learn a few words Dutch to talk to the audience. That's really cool. Anyways, eclectic performance, great sound, although there was a little problem here with Irie's guitar. I think there was some times that she had to readjust the tuning, and one time she even had to change a snare. Although I think she solved it pretty quickly. Within a few minutes she had a new one in, so she did that pretty quick, I have to say. But overall the band performed really well, and fantastic guitar work, steady bass work, good drum work. Also have to say, especially during Rock and Roll Paradise, that little drum solo that's in there with Jung doing some drum piece, it's really fantastic. I really love that. And of course, the voice of Ya Jung. What a powerhouse. She has so much volume, that's incredible. Um, and it even shows throughout the covers, some of the covers they did, how good her voice actually is. But we'll get into Setlist pretty soon. But yeah, overall, really great experience. A lot of K-pop crowd I noticed, and that's not without a reason because Rolling Quartz is from South Korea. Although they're more a rock band than a pop band, that's a thing for sure. But that's what I like about them. They set them apart from the regular K-pop music. But the audience didn't seem to matter if it's pop or rock. They just enjoyed the show. Even there were some metal songs in there, and they just get along nicely there. So really crowded, enthusiastic audience. Good atmosphere, a lot of sing along things, waving along. There was even some start at some point where I put on your lights of your cell phone, and there you go. Fantastic. So fantastic experience in the Melkweg. Yeah, let's talk a bit about the set list because it was pretty extended. I have to say, when I look at the setlist from Paris, it was a lot shorter, like 17 songs, and now we get around 20. So this kind of extended, and even got an encore. So that's not what happened in Paris, I think. So they seem to like the Netherlands a lot, but we're pretty loud, I think. So yeah. Set list, yeah, of course, some few own songs like 8 or something, 9, and a bunch of covers. But that's okay, their discography is not that extended. They take a full and whole list of 1.5 hours of music, so they had to play some covers, right? First up, Seven Nation Army from the White Stripes. Cool cover, always enjoyed that song. Filled up with From Who the Bell Tolls from Metallica. So that's is your first metal song there. So they combine it a bit together, half, put it a bit together to get into the real work of their own songs with the song Higher. Song I enjoyed. It's a bit of an older song, but I really, really enjoyed it. Then Burn It to the Ground, which was a Nickelback cover. It's kind of surprising to see them do that, but they reworked it a bit like their own, and it really, really suited the setlist, I have to say. I'm not a really big Nickelback lover, but this song, yeah, it did pretty well. And then Rock and Roll Paradise kicked in. One of my favorite songs from the band, I have to say. Double kicks, fast tempo song, again with, like I said, a young drum solo in there. Fantastic song, I really enjoyed that one. Really crowd filling, getting people ready for action. A great song. Followed up by Blaze, another great own song from them. Yeah, really well performed, I have to say. And then we get another cover, which also now not surprising if you have seen more gigs of them on YouTube. It's called Bad Romance from Lady Gaga. Weird choice, but on the other hand, not a weird choice. If you hear the voice of Ya Jung, it definitely fits her voice. She has that volume, that kind of tone to it. It really fitted her voice actually, and she performed it perfectly, even with the high notes. She has a lot of volume, and that's what came across in this song. Definitely, you could notice that she has a lot of yeah, she's a great stage performer, but also has a great voice. She's impressive, let's put it that way, to experience live. Also the next cover, Misery Business of Paramore, fantastic song. I'm not also not a big Paramore fan, but I really like this song, and the way they perform it with such much passion, so much energy, so much volume in the voice, great guitar work. It's really fitted, and yeah, get the crowd more wild, especially if yeah, it's so the high notes again, and there are a few in the song, not much, but she goes way up, and yeah, a really fantastic performance. Then a couple of other own songs again, Delight and Holler, two great songs, two older songs, but definitely worth listening to, kind of catchy as well. And then the big surprise for me that night was Metal Heart, a cover from Accept. I have never seen perform this song live on YouTube ever. So for me this was a really big surprise that they did this, and of course I really love the early Accept material. So this is definitely one of the highlights for me in this show. Fantastically performed, the whole extended version with all the guitars, so everything was in there. She played the whole, so they played the whole song. Yeah, it was blown away. Yeah, fantastic. I couldn't imagine it be better. This definitely impressed me a lot. But of course there were more covers on the way. Zitti, Buoni, of course from Maneskin was there, and it kicked in the crowd straight away. Fantastic performed. Couldn't say anything bad about that. Smells Like Teen Spirit from Nirvana. This was a bit shorter version, sadly. For my part, they could perform the whole song because they started fantastic. I don't know why they didn't do the whole song. Because it was quickly matched up with Good Night, which is a cover they do a lot. It's a Dreamcatcher cover, and Dreamcatcher is K-pop, sorry. Yeah, but it's a catchy song. It definitely is rock, made more rock, so it really fitted. But they matched it kind of together, the songs. But I definitely would love to hear Smells Like Teen Spirit in the whole, how she goes way overboard with the vocal in the song. That would be fantastic to hear, I think, and I definitely would love one of the guitarists seen playing that weird guitar solo. That would be a joy or a ray. Let's give you a challenge, you know. Yeah, but fantastic. Then of course a song that is really booming at the moment, Fearless. They performed it, of course. Really love that song, catchy, heavy, and another crowd pleaser, definitely. It's so great. Yeah, awesome. Next up, Azalea. Great slow build-up song, a lot of emotion into it. It's one of the first, I think the first song I heard from this band, and definitely still impressive. Really great. Young's voice definitely comes across again. Really nice song. Awesome. Then we get another cover from Skid Row this time. You've Gone Wild. Yeah, what I have to say, if you know the song, then you know what to get. Fantastic. Done. And then another cover from Blackpink. That's another K-pop artist, and a really big one, girl group, which definitely can fill arenas. That's how big they are. The song Pink Venom. I'm not really a Blackpink fan, I put it that way. I heard one album, and this song stood out to me, and funny enough they played that song, so that's fantastic. Yeah, I love the vibe on the song, the rapping, the grooving. I really like that. It definitely has something to it. Definitely stood out to me on the album. I think it was Pink album. I think it's called, or what was it? I don't know. It was the first song on that album, and definitely the best for me. But fantastic cover. And then the last song, regular song, "Sing Your Heart Out," which has a lot of sing-alongs stuff from the audience, and that definitely worked out. And then you get an encore with Helena, a My Chemical Romance cover. So that's the set list. Fantastic set list. Awesome to experience Rolling Quartz for the first time. And then because you get the special things for the add-on tickets. First off, there's the high touch event that was for everyone. I have to say, you also could participate as a general admission, just to give a high touch. You have to form a row, and then you give them a high five and say hello or something to the girls. That's the kind of the idea, and it goes pretty fast. And it seems to be a general thing at the K-pop scene. So yeah, it's not strange that it's also here, being from Korea. And then of course then there's the photo sessions and the signing sessions and things like that. You have to have an extra ticket for it, so you get a wristband, and then you can make a picture with the band, or as a group, or as an solo next to one or the bands. And you get your CD signed if you wanted to. That's of course a ticket that was pretty expensive. I didn't feel like adding on the general admission ticket, which already, with all the taxes and fees and everything, was already €51. So I didn't feel like to pay an extra €75 to get a picture with one of the members or something. I didn't feel like that. Then it would be a really expensive ticket, and there are a lot of bands that I have the thing for to pay that lot of extra. I think it's kind of expensive, although I have seen really worse with way bigger names that they ask €500 or something. So this was pretty tamed down, but still the less. I didn't feel the group photo then with 6 people and the band, that will be like 36 or something, and it was a general early entry. It as well was also 36, and it was also the thing I just said. So there were 3 tiers there. I didn't feel like pay all the extras. I like the band a lot, don't get me wrong. I really loved their performance, but I think it's it's an extra support for the band, of course. That is the thing, but I would like to support the band, but I'd rather buy some merch or whatever, to support the band. Anyways, overall, really great experience. I really enjoy it. Easy to get there as well from my house. I think just stations Wolle to Amsterdam South, then take the tram and then being there. So it's not really difficult to get there. And if you're in Amsterdam, even easier. But anyways, I think it's a nice venue. If they have more cool stuff, I will definitely go again. Anyways, this was my experience. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts about this band. Have you seen them live or not, or whatever? Just let me know. They're still on tour in Europe, I think, and they go to, if you see this, there in Cologne, and then a few other gigs as well, and then you go back to Korea probably. And they already been to London and 1 or 2 other shows as well. But it was a nice, awesome experience, and thank you for being here, and Rolling Quartz, and I really enjoyed your show. I just wanted to let you girls know. So if you see this, thank you very much. Fantastic gig, and love to come back as the see you to come back to the Netherlands. I hope you enjoyed it here, but seeing on the looks on your face and all the things you got, the Dutch flag and whatever, the cards from the audience and etc, that you really enjoyed the gig as well, the big smiles and everything, and so that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe. I might do some live footage as well, so in this video or another video. We'll see how that works out with the editing and if it's good enough to post, of course. Didn't feel like filming the whole gig, though. I have to say, I'm not a person like that. I just want to enjoy the gig as well, so just did some clips, some short things from the show. So thanks all for watching. See you guys next video.